what is like some of the biggest things you'll look for when you get a chance to coach and watch these players in Vegas?
The first thing is my interview with the players, and that is when I sit down and talk with them, there's certain things that I'm looking for, and as I tell the prospect, from the moment we start talking, you're basically auditioning for a job. The one thing I want to get across, and it's why, Brian, you were able to place guys off my team, is I told them you have to be professional. See, I can assure you right now that not even excluding the NBA Summer League, guys don't understand what being a professional basketball player is, what's it entail. And so that's one of the things that these camps do is it does expose whether or not you really are going to make a living doing this. And so that's the number one thing. I mean, it's the one thing that I'll do for you and Mark. It's that you have to be professional. But the one thing about your camp, which and I again shared with you and Mark that I like, is there's 7-8 guys on a team, one game at a time. You know, there's 35 to 50, scouts, recruiters, whatever you want to call them, sitting across at the gym that we use, which is a very nice gym as well. And there's no place for you to run and hide.
What advice would you give, to a player who has registered, is about to register at Vegas, he'll be coming in here on the 12th and 13th?
And you have to be in shape because that's part of being professional. The minute they get off the plane, or if they drive from California or Arizona, or Oregon, once they get there, everything they do is being evaluated. You guys all come here chasing a dream. So for 2 days, 3 days, however long the camp is, the Las Vegas Summit's 2 days. For 2 days, you're a professional basketball player. So we're going to act like a professional. You want to know something? This guy might be the best player, the only person that can get a job. But he's not going to get a job unless all of you pull together. Mentally combine camp. And I had a young man come up to me after camp, and he came and said to me, he said, "You really treated me fairly." And he asked me, he said, "Do you think I can play in the D League?" I said, "You want me to lie to you or want me to tell you the truth?" He said, "Tell me the truth." I said, "You have no chance to ever play in the D League." And he said, "Thank you so much." Well, you know what that young man did for me? He wrote a letter to the commissioner of the D League, and at the time was Dan Reed, and he wrote a letter to Chris Albert saying, basically saying Coach Lessett was the most wonderful person he'd ever met, the most honest coach.